Leveling up. Extreme business growth through raising your game. When what was once extraordinary becomes ordinary, you know you've leveled up.
It's Friday, and today we're going to do a Friday 5-minute fix. They're rarely 5-minute episodes, however, they are shorter bite-sized episodes designed specifically to give you food for thought, to prompt you to see yourself differently, life differently, your business differently, and then to ponder upon to come out on Monday all guns blazing. Welcome to the Leveling Up Podcast with me, George Swift. The Leveling Up Podcast is here to give you the personal development, the entrepreneurial development, and the business growth that you, the ambitious business owner, desires. I'm here to give you the inspiration, the motivation, but above all else, as always, to challenge your aspirations to take you and your business to the next level. Don't forget to subscribe to this podcast and never miss an episode. Today we are talking about joy, a simple 3-letter word that for many of us has been a little bit challenging to really fully grab hold of over these past winter months. Joy is what makes life worth living. In the last episode 263, I talked about how emotions are what paints the three-dimensional world around us. You know, there's objects in that world, there's buildings, there's cars, there's other people, there's animals. But fundamentally, none of it really means anything. Nothing really matters to us until we layer on our emotional reaction and response to it. A tree is just a tree unless that tree inspires you to have a certain emotional reaction to that tree. A beautiful tree, the way it majestically moves gently in the wind, or the way it, it's strong and its foundations and its roots that launch it into the sky like a skyscraper. If you go around life and you're just looking at trees, you're just looking at trees. If you don't take a moment just to enjoy the spectacle, just to enjoy nature's painting, then of course we're just interacting with three-dimensional objects and life is very empty and very hollow. Today I want to talk to you about joy, because joy, if you like, are the vibrant colours. These are almost like the prime colours that would paint the world. When you look at these amazing trees and it's beautiful, what you're really doing is you're enjoying it, right? You're enjoying that image, you're enjoying the breeze. When you go to the beach and the sun's beating down on your face, you're enjoying that. It's about being joyful, joyous. And if we don't have joy in life, it's just a slog, it's just hard work. And even if we have all the other spectrum of emotions going on, if we don't have joy, then your picture's always going to be a little bit muted. It's never going to really pop the way it could do and the way it should do for you. So my message for you this weekend is to really think about how you can bring the joy back to your business. How can you bring the joy back into your life? And if there's any aspect of life where it just starts to feel a little bit like hard work, or it just feels like an uphill climb, think about how you can bring joy back into it. You might not necessarily need to fix all the problems in your marriage, in your business, in your life. You might just need to bring a little bit more enjoyment in, a little bit more joy into those areas of your life. And you may find that that joy is enough to start to heal some of those aspects of business and life that are feeling a little bit like hard work, a little bit like an uphill slog. So how can you enjoy life more? How can you bring more joy to everyday life? It's not about Disney World. It's not about having to go and buy yourself something new or expensive. These are ways that we can bring joy into our life for sure. However, for me, it's like they're the cherry on the cake. The holiday, when we're allowed to have them, that's like the cherry on the icing on the cake of your life. If you're living your life for the cherry, you're missing out on the cake and the icing. If life is so bad that the only thing that gets you through from one year to the next is that summer holiday, then come on, life needs to be better than that. So for me, it's like, how do I bring the joy into the everyday stuff? And then I can super enjoy the big stuff. By all means, I can have the big extravagant enjoyment as well. But I want to bring the joy to every moment of every day. If I can do that, life is going to pop. It's going to be more vibrant for you. You're going to have a much better experience of life, but you're also going to have a much better quality of life, and you will perform at a higher level. You will be more successful if you are more joyful, if you enjoy your life more. And too many people feel that somehow success and enjoyment, success and happiness are somehow opposing each other. That somehow we have to make a choice between being successful or happy. And we see this message reiterated over and over again in films and books, etc., where somehow, chasing success or chasing money or growing a business or just dedicating yourself to a sport, an artistic endeavor, quite often in TV programs and in shows and films and stuff, that's painted very negatively, that somehow the individual has lost themselves in this and that somehow they have to be much more humble and they have to let go of their dreams to be successful, let go of their dreams to be wealthy or rich or successful in order to be happy. For me, I think it's a fucking terrible lesson in life. Terrible lesson. Films and stories written by rich people, produced by even richer people, starred and acted in potentially by even richer people, telling you that somehow being rich is bad, somehow being successful is bad. Super successful people creating stories, acting out stories, and producing stories for us that tell us that being successful is a bad thing. I would say you would choose happiness over success. Of course you should, and you would. Of course you should, and I'm sure you would choose health over success. A happy family, I'm sure you would choose that over success. But that's not a choice that we have to make. If we work at creating a life that rewards us in all capacity, in all ways, we don't have to make those kinds of sacrifices. We get to be successful and we get to be happy. We need to look at how we can bring the joy into life, how we can bring the joy into everyday things. And that's what's going to give us the energy. It's going to give us the vibrancy. It's going to give us the emotion that we need in order to continually show up and to take on the battles that we need to as business owners, especially now more than ever. And we need to keep fighting on. But we need our spirits to be lifted. Right now in the world, spirits are being crushed. Despair is setting in. But I promise you, if you work at it, you really can bring joy, happiness. You can bring that into your life, your personal life, and you can bring it into your business life. In fact, you can bring it into the parts of your business that right now feel like just hard work and just a slog. You can bring joy into those areas of your business, and it will reinvigorate your business, reinvigorate you as the business owner, and it will reinvigorate your success. So have a think this weekend about how you can bring more joy into all aspects of your life, everyday life. How do you bring more happiness? How do you enjoy life and business more? If you ask the question, you'll get the answers. If you implement those answers, you'll create a much more rewarding, fulfilling life, and you'll have a much more successful business. As I say, rarely 5 minutes, however, they are shorter episodes. Have a little bit to think this weekend about how you can make life just a damn sight lot more enjoyable for you. Why wouldn't you? You deserve it. You have earned it. If you want to find out a little bit more about what we're doing at Bigger, Brighter, Bolder, and specifically at our success groups, then please go to www.biggerbrighterbolder.co.uk. Whether you're launching your business right now from scratch, whether you're trying to grow your business from 20, 30, 40, 50k and build it towards 100k plus turnover business, or if you're already doing over 100k, maybe even heading up to $500,000 and you want to take your business to 7 figures and over, we have rooms of ambitious business owners just like you that would love to be on your journey. Go and check us out at biggerbrighterbolder.co.uk. If you're ready for a conversation, then please speak to my partner in life and in business, Tracy Miller, and you can email her at tracy.miller@biggerbrighterbolder.co.uk. Have an awesome weekend. I will see you on Monday. We'll do it all over again. Until then, as always, be successful.
Leveling up. Extreme business growth through raising your game. When what was once extraordinary becomes ordinary, you know you've leveled up.